And welcome back to Talk of Alabama. Did you know that May is National Home Remodeling Month? Well, if you're thinking about doing some updates, listen up. Today, Tom Coan with the Greater Birmingham Association of Home Builders Remodelers, that's a mouthful, isn't it, is in the studio with some tips when it comes to home projects. Welcome to you.
Thank you.
So why is it important to utilize a professional when it comes to remodeling or fixing up your current space?
Well, let me answer it two ways. The first is your home is an investment.
Yeah.
And well done improvements enhance the investment. So-so or worse improvements detract from the value. Okay. So you want to ensure that you're going to get a quality job.
Yeah, I got you. So if you think, oh, I can save a few pennies by doing it myself, but then you do it wrong, it's actually going to hurt the value of your home.
Certainly. And you also, the Better Business Bureau does a survey every year of complaints. Home improvements is always a top 10.
Yeah.
So when you use a professional remodeler, you're reducing your risk because you're eliminating people who might be inclined to take advantage of a homeowner in an area where they're maybe not as expert.
Well, that's actually a good point you bring up, because then it begs the question, if you're out there and you're thinking, I want to redo my kitchen or add on a patio, how can you find a good remodeler? How can you find a person that's qualified and good?
Well, in Alabama, you have to have a license,
okay.
So you want to check for the license.
Okay.
As a homeowner, you want that person to have the proper insurances.
Okay.
And then you also want to know if they've got training and education. So you can put a bow around that in terms of shopping for people. If you will deal with the members of the Home Builders Association,
okay.
They have to prove to the Home Builders Association that they have those qualities.
Okay.
So if you're using a member of the association, you know that they have their license, you know that they have the proper insurances, and you can also check out the particular training and education that they've engaged in.
And what about some qualities, I guess, that you need to look for?
Well, you want people who are experienced in the kind of project that
yeah.
you do.
So just because they're crafty and handy doesn't mean they're going to do great in your kitchen if they've only done bathrooms.
Right. Like if you need a knee replacement, there might be general surgeons who could do it, but
yeah.
You probably want to go to a guy that does a lot of knees.
Yeah,
so
of course.
If you need a bathroom, use somebody that does a lot of bathrooms.
Now, if you work, say, with an individual builder and he's got people that does, he or she, I guess, builder could be guy or gal, that does their stuff, should you just trust that your builder has already checked this person out, or should you double check to make sure that your builder is bringing in or using certified people?
I think you want to do your due diligence on your general contractor. You're paying that person to ensure that the entire project goes well and that all the people that are on the project fulfill their obligations and do the job right. So that's really where you laser in your focus, is on the general.
If you have a remodeler come in and they do a job and you like most of it, but there's certain things that you don't like about it, can they then, what are the steps to do if you don't like something? Do you have to just go straight through the remodeler and say, I don't like this and I don't like this change? And are they normally pretty good about fixing it or adjusting?
The members of the association who I'm closest to,
yeah.
We're all in our businesses for the long haul.
Yeah.
So we make our way not just on your project, we make our way on all your friends' projects and your future work. So
yeah,
we're very
referrals.
Invested in you being happy with the end result.
Tell us about the CGR. The certification?
Certified Graduate Remodeler, yes. Our profession, the National Home Builders Association, has an accreditation process.
Okay.
And we have to do proficiency testing and educational classes to prove our competence in business management, project management, estimating, design. So it's very rigorous. It takes most of us at least 2 years, sometimes
wow.
a little longer to complete.
Where can people get more information on your organization?
The National Home Builders Association, NAHB.org
okay.
/remodelers, and you can call the Greater Birmingham Association 912-7000.
Okay, got you. Okay, so either call them, certainly you can go to their website, and we have another website as well, right, Samantha? BirminghamBuilder.com, is that a website
yes,
we can go to as well?
Yes, that's our local Greater Birmingham Association's website, and it's very good and has the local remodelers listed on it.
Thank you, sir, so much for being here.
Thank you for having me on.
We'll see you next time. We've got to take a quick break. We'll be back in a minute. Stay with us.